Well. Who would have thought we'd see the day when planes are running on fumes, literally? It's like that moment when you're driving on the highway and the fuel gauge is screaming E for empty, but you're sure you can make it to the next station. Well, imagine that, but at 30,000 feet. In a twist that would make even Alfred Hitchcock raise an eyebrow, Oregon Tambo International Airport in South Africa finds itself potentially short on jet fuel. The reason? A good old-fashioned tax dispute. Yes, folks, it turns out even fuel suppliers aren't immune to the age-old tradition of squabbling with the taxman. Now you might ask, how does a tax dispute lead to a fuel shortage? Well, it's like forgetting to pay your gas bill and then wondering why the stove won't light when you're trying to cook your dinner. It's all fun and games until someone's roast chicken goes cold. Fuel stocks at the airport have dipped below the acceptable benchmark. This is like opening your fridge to find only half a bottle of ketchup and a single slice of cheese. Sure, you could make a sandwich, but it's not going to be a satisfying one. As a result, airlines are now playing the aviation version of musical chairs, tankering fuel from alternative airports. It's like running out of milk and borrowing from your neighbor, except your neighbor lives a couple of 100 miles away. And who's the hero in this high-flying drama? Transnet Freight Rail, running not one, but 2 trains per week to supply jet fuel to the airport. It's like your grandma coming to the rescue with her homemade cookies when you've run out of snacks. Only in this case, grandma's cookies are highly flammable and worth a small fortune. But fear not, dear listeners, for there are plans to increase the frequency of these fuel deliveries. Because if 2 trains a week are good, 3 must be better, right? It's like ordering a second pizza because the first one was so delicious. And who cares about the waistline anyway? So next time you're at Tambo International Airport, spare a thought for the fuel suppliers, the taxman, and the train drivers keeping your flights in the air. And remember, just like your car, planes can't run on empty promises and good intentions. They need fuel, and lots of it. The moral of the story? Pay your taxes, folks, or you might just find yourself grounded.